Welcome to today's video. Now, I recently went to Bosnia, Sarajevo to be precise. I went on my own. I didn't take you with me. You were far too busy. But I did bring you back a little treat.
You did?
Now, when you think of Turkish Delight, what do you think?
You think of the jelly type ones,
yes,
really.
But I found a shop called Haci Niyazi, okay, and they gave me this and a little extra special thing as well. And now this is Lokum, which is something you've tried once and haven't been able to find.
On our honeymoon.
In Rhodes, and you haven't been able to find it since, but I found it and I brought it back. So
you're going to make me share it and try it with you?
Yes, we are trying it. There's different flavours. So this is Lokum. What do you think Lokum is, Chaz? What's your memory of it?
It kind of tastes like a marshmallowy texture with normally, like, quite often a nutty filling.
Yes,
So on honeymoon we had lots of different flavours as well. Quite often with pistachio, I think it's quite common to have pistachio with it.
Yes.
But it is kind of like a marshmallowy with like a creamy, nutty filling.
Yeah.
And normally like a sprinkle around the outside.
It's interesting because this shop was fantastic. There's so many different types. And the lovely girl there has written down all of the
You just got to remember which one's which.
So what we've got, red velvet, pistachio with halva. I don't know what halva is, but it tastes nice. Someone in the comments may be able to tell me. Pistachio with chocolate, hazelnut with chocolate, hazelnut with hazelnut cream. So they are going to be exciting to try. So which one would you like to try first?
Should we go for red velvet first?
Red velvet. Are we just eating one each? We're eating it all now, are we? Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? Or do you want half each? So then you can have them later. We'll have half each. Okay. So this is the red velvet. So the red velvet, it's obviously wrapped and you've got the coating of red velvet around the outside. Now, there is, I think, the white chocolate and the nuts in the middle. So you can have the first try.
Thank you.
Okay, enjoy that. And let me know what you think. I love red velvet. I really, really love red velvet.
Oh, the white chocolate definitely comes through.
If you eat it from the side, so whatever your tongue hits first, that's the flavour you're going to get first. So I made sure I tilted it so I had the red velvet first.
It's really good. It's just like I remember the texture. It's like a chewy marshmallow.
Like nougat.
Like a cross between nougat and marshmallow.
Because that tastes a little bit like nougat. The pink and white one that you get.
I think it's like a cross between the two in my head.
But that is delicious. The flavour of the red velvet. Now, my problem with red velvet, it's my favourite cake. But oh my God, it's sickly. You can only have a small amount. But with that, it's not sickly, but you're just getting the flavour almost. You're getting the flavour without the richness making it hard.
It's not too overwhelmingly sweet.
So was that a success?
I liked that.
Okay.
That was really good.
You can choose another one and I will try and work it out.
I think that's pistachio with halva.
Okay.
I'm going down your list.
Yes, that might be pistachio with halva. And I'm not sure what halva is. Do you want to Google it? Have you got your phone on you?
I do not have
Okay,
my
we're
phone.
not Googling it. So this one is potentially pistachio, which is on the outside, with halva, which I think is the cream there in the middle.
I'm assuming it's like a nutty cream?
Possibly. I did actually, when I was in the shop, I was like, can I maybe try some? So I've actually already tried all this. I basically had a free box myself. How's that? Oh, she's not sure.
It's just nutty. It's nice.
The pistachio on the outside isn't quite as... or is that the halva on the outside?
No, that's pistachio.
Okay.
I think halva's the inside.
So the pistachio on the outside isn't quite as powerful as like the red velvet.
It's a more subtle flavour.
Yeah. But when you hit the inside, it's caramelly, it's nutty, it's
But it's
delicious.
like it's creamy but not too like sickly creamy. Nice.
It tastes completely different to the red velvet though, I think. Like completely different.
I think it's also, the red velvet is quite a thin texture, there's a lot thicker ring around that one, so I think it gives a different texture.
Yeah. I
and the
agree.
ratio between, because it's not swirled in, it's a different ratio.
Okay, which one next?
Should we go pistachio with chocolate?
Yeah, that one is pretty obvious.
That's definitely that one.
So this actually has thicker chunks of pistachio around the outside.
It's quite a lot of chocolate in this one, though, as well. It's quite thick rings of chocolate, too.
Okay, there you go, my love.
Thank you.
Don't say I don't treat you. Always in the good books, aren't I? Ooh, falls apart. That chocolate gets you straight away. The chocolate is really nice and creamy.
I really like the different texture with the nuts. I like that it breaks up the kind of the chewiness.
It makes
the crunch.
Because it's obviously wrapped around. That texture kind of falls apart in your mouth. Now it's partly because I've only had half of it and you've had half, but it breaks up, and the chocolate, the nuttiness.
Great combination.
That's sensational, isn't it? That's really, really good. So, which one next? We've got
hazelnut with chocolate, which I think is this little guy here. It's quite big bits of hazelnut on that side. I think you've got an end piece there.
So, this one, as you can see, the thick bits on the outside with lots of chocolate in the middle. So let's try this. There you go.
Thank you.
So I do think with this Lokum, it really does depend which way round you eat it. So you're going straight into it. Whereas I think actually, if you twist it and you eat it that way round, you get a different flavour because different flavours are hitting your mouth.
It's really good again.
So the way I've just eaten it, the flavours are coming in more slowly. Whereas the way you would have eaten it, it's all coming all at once.
Straight in.
What about that one?
It's really nice. That, controversially, is probably my least favourite so far, though.
Less flavour.
I think...
Still flavour, but more subtle.
I think maybe the chocolate with the hazelnut was more... Maybe it's a flavour we're more familiar with, and maybe I wasn't as wowed by it then.
Yeah, the flavours are more subtle, I think, aren't they?
I don't think I got much hazelnut.
No? Okay.
I think it was more chocolatey.
Last one. What one is that?
That's hazelnut with hazelnut cream.
Ah, see, this has got bigger chunks
which I'm really hoping is good because that's like my dream combination. Okay,
so this has got slightly bigger chunks.
I love hazelnut.
And as you can see, the wraps around the outside are quite compact and all the filling is in the middle rather than kind of in the wraps, if that makes sense.
Sorry, I was looking at the ones in the box.
So this is almost created more like the halva one, I think. So the filling is in the middle, and the rest is wrapped around. That's a big chunk. That's good. The outside flavour isn't strong, so wrapped around isn't very strong. But just that cream and hazelnut in the middle.
That hazelnut cream is insane. So good.
That's good, and I will leave that all for you now.
You can share.
No, I got it for you. That was really good. Now, on to the next thing. Now, the last thing we have is a drink. This is lemon tea that I was gifted by the shop.
What is the controversial thing here, though, Rob?
So, the controversial thing is I flew back with just a rucksack, right?
Yeah.
Does look like cocaine.
And that's not the controversial thing I was thinking.
Oh, what's the controversial thing? Oh, I just thought it looked like cocaine and I was going to get in trouble.
You can't remember whether it goes in hot or cold water.
Yeah, okay. Slightly less controversial. You can put it in both. So first of all, I'll tell you what, first of all, we'll try with cold water. So we've got a glass of water there.
How much do we put in?
Have no idea. I can't remember.
I've got the spoon ready to stir it.
So as I said, okay, you open that. So the young girl did write down notes for me of what things were, but just put lemon tea. Enjoy.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly...
Do you have some scissors?
If I remember correctly... yeah, I can't remember correctly. That's what I mean. I can't remember correctly if it goes in hot or cold. I don't know if you want to spoon it in. Let's be more...
More civilised?
Yes.
How many spoons are you going for?
I don't know. Okay, there's little chunks in there as well. I don't know what the chunks are.
That might be enough.
Oh, look at that, yellow. Luminous. Might need more. Look at that Oh my God!
It is really yellow. It's very
How does it go from being
neon yellow?
I don't know what they are.
It did dissolve.
What are they? There's little chunks in there.
Is it like lemon peel?
Maybe.
Dehydrated lemon peel?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's dried lemon peel.
Straight away, that's quite strong. Do you want me to try to test it, or do you want to test it?
You can test it. It smells like medicine.
Okay, I would have that stronger.
Okay.
But it's just like a nice lemon, refreshing. That would be brilliant in the summer. Maybe a bit of ice.
A bit of ice, that'd be lovely.
Yeah. Does it need a bit more?
I'd maybe put another... You can't put that spoon back in though, because it's wet.
Okay, hang on. That'll do. There's a little bit more.
Maybe like 1.5 teaspoons full, maybe.
Okay. So I think it is lemon, but it's almost... it's very, very refreshing.
I think it might be quite sugary.
Probably.
As well.
It's probably just sugar. So the colour, oh my God, it is quite luminous almost. But they're obviously the floating bits.
Which I think are dried lemon peel.
Quite possibly.
That's what it looks like. Is that better? Are you eating the bits?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It almost looks like little bits of nuts from there, but it's not.
I don't think you're meant to eat the
That's
bits.
really, really refreshing, isn't it?
Oh, that's better. Much better.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
Nice.
Let's try it with hot water. Okay, I haven't boiled the kettle, but it's warm. So it's hot. I don't know. Right, so...
to begin with.
This kettle really needs some descaling. Maybe I just don't put as much water in.
Yeah, I don't think we need quite as...
Okay, let's try this.
I think that's a bit strong, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm literally winging it because I can't remember. So... Oh, God, that's strong lemon.
It smells very different when it's hot.
Oh, God. Do you want to try it first? You're better at drinking water when it's hot.
I think it's too hot is the problem.
No, go on. It's because it's in a glass. You'll be fine. Is she drinking it? You literally you didn't have any.
It's very hot on your tongue.
That's fine. Go on, drink it. Down it. Does it taste any different?
No.
Oh.
But it's the same sort of flavour. But I think because the only time I would have like a lemon tea is if I was ill, I just think it's not for me. I think I'd rather have it cold. To me, that just makes me feel like I'm drinking a lemon sip.
Yeah, but that's quite nice.
It is nice.
No, that's really nice.
But I feel a bit lemon sippy. You like hot squash though, so this is very much up your street.
Hot Ribena.
You love
delicious.
A hot Ribena.
I think the hot is better than the cold.
Whereas I think the cold is better than the hot.
Yeah, that's really good, isn't it?
It's really weird that how yellow it goes though, because it's just clear.
How does it do it? How does it do it? I don't know. I do not understand.
I think these I think we should have strained it, is the only thing I will say.
No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. So, okay, well, you can drink the rest of that. I'll put a little bit more of hot in this. Which of the Lokum was your least favourite and favourite? Do you remember?
So, my least favourite, I think... Oh, there's a little tail across the screen there.
Sorry.
My least favourite was the hazelnut and chocolate.
So, that one, okay.
That was my least favourite. My favourite, it's a tough one, is either the hazelnut and hazelnut cream.
Yeah.
Or the pistachio with halva. I really liked that. Really nice flavour in that one.
Okay.
I'm going to say joint. I can't decide between two.
All right. My least favourite is probably... Oh, it's not an easy one. Probably the... What one's that one?
The same one I didn't like.
The hazelnut and chocolate. And it wasn't that. It was just the outside was a bit more bland. So
I just think that had the least flavour.
But my favourite is the red velvet by short. The flavours of that were sensational. Really, really nice. Now, obviously, I got this from Bosnia. I went to Sarajevo. So if you want to watch the 3 episodes that I filmed there, go to Charlie and Rob. One of them will be on the end screen at the end as well. Make sure you subscribe to Charlie and Rob and you can see our adventures. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and we will catch you next time.
Bye.